talking about what other motherfuckers do anyway, what I felt was the craziest story that we reported on this year is that an Alabama man was upset that his wife was showing their Shih Tzu too much attention and was actually got caught having sex with the male Shih Tzu.
His wife was fucking a Shih Tzu.
No, his wife was just playing with the dog and ignoring him. So
he went and fucked the Shih Tzu.
He went and fucked the Shih Tzu. And I guess she had set up a camera and actually found, videotaped it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that these are white people. Yes?
No, actually, these are black. Well, I don't know what the wife looks like.
Whoa. Whoa.
Your assumption would be absolutely wrong.
Whoa. Doesn't matter what his wife is. If he was black and fucked a Shih Tzu, then that's not cool. That shit not cool.
39-year-old Jonathan Edward Medley of Geneva, Alabama, whose wife caught him engaging in bestiality with her male dog after suspicions of his cheating ways.
Cheating ways, right.
He was upset because his wife paid more attention to the dog than him, so he engaged in sexual acts with her 2-year-old Shih Tzu named Buster, causing several injuries. Oh. He was arrested and charged with animal cruelty. His bail was set at $535. Buster has since been in recovery. You know what the funny part is? That you look through these comments, and someone said, the worst part is that it was a male dog. Like, really? That's the worst part? If it was a female dog, it'd be just fine? Like, really?
Oh, man, oh, man.
Like, that's the worst part, huh? And a male. Like, yeah, I mean, it's...
Right.
I believe,
That's terrible, but if it was a female, I mean...
Hey,
pussy's pussy.
Yeah, who doesn't fuck a female dog? I mean, yeah, pretty sick stuff. I don't even know how you really fuck a Shih Tzu. I mean, this thing is tiny. I mean, this is
grab it and I guess come here, little motherfucker.
And you're fucking it in the ass.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's where you get poisoned. When you hear stories like this, right? And then you try to figure out in your mind, well, how does that even work? You see, that's where your mind gets corrupted. That's where they try to fuck with you on a mental level.
Well, why is it that the first thing you said is, I assume he's white?
Because usually white people just do sick shit like that. Like whenever somebody gets eaten and they're in the refrigerator and all this type of shit, it's
Jeffrey
usually
Dahmer.
A white dude. Like, and usually, historically, when you hear about bestiality and shit like that, I don't really hear that a lot in the black community, but I've heard that quite a lot in the white community.
Well, I remember I was in Brazil. I was in Rio de Janeiro.
I know, and they got the donkey show and all that crazy shit.
Bestiality is actually...
I can't even look at no shit like that.
Bestiality is actually legal in Brazil. Because I remember I was passing by, it was like one of those porn shops with had the DVDs in the window. And they actually had girls with dogs and the whole thing right there. They're advertising it. And this wasn't even something that's hidden in the back. Like, they were saying, hey,
right,
if you want to...
You know we got a girl fucking a horse in here, right? So, come on in.
Come on in. On sale.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that's even legal. I mean, that to me seems like something that's... I mean, because I feel like on one level, as a pet owner, that it's animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Regardless of who's doing the fucking or whatever else, it's still animal cruelty. Like, this animal did not sign up for this. Right. Yeah, Alabama. I mean, a lot of people were, it went into the jokes about Alabama.
Although I feel like it's more cruelty when the animal is getting fucked as opposed to the animal fucking somebody. You understand? Yeah. Well, it's still cruelty. It's still sick. It's still sick to make a dog do that.
I mean, but fucking a Shih Tzu in the ass is definitely more cruel than a Shih Tzu.
Than a Shih Tzu getting his nut off.
Yeah.
On a broad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, he's a little bit happy by that. Like, I would think. I don't know though.
Well, this brings me to an interesting point, because I remember I was talking to a friend of mine, a female friend, and we were talking about Welvin the Great. who's slightly mentally disabled.
Right, but he gets bitches.
He gets bitches, and he's actually out there having sex with women and,
Right.
and so forth. And she was like, "This is rape." I said, "Nah, what do you mean? Like he's enjoying this. Like he's out living his dream. Like he's actually having, before this he never had sex with women and stuff like that. And nah, like ain't no one raping him. Like this is his choice." And she said something very interesting. She said, "What if it was a retarded girl?" And she was out fucking a bunch of regular guys. Would the guy, with how would society look at that?
Stop equating men and women as the same. Equal is not identical. Okay, any woman that's out there fucking a bunch of motherfuckers is going to be looked at in a bad light, regardless if she's retarded or not. You see, we're not the same. We people, but we're not the same. Okay? Me as a man, if I got the key and my key can unlock any door, well then that's a master key, right? But any door that can be unlocked by any key, that lock is useless. Yes? If I can just put any key into the door and open it, what good is that lock, right? So what I'm saying is a man who is able to fuck mad broads and all of that, that's because he got the master key. Not all men can do that. But a woman that lets anybody just fuck her, she's worthless. She's worthless. And she can say, "Oh, I can do whatever a man can do." No, you can't. No, you can't. It's not, it's totally different. You're the receiver. You see, a man is the giver, the woman is a receiver. And to receive mad shit from mad different people is different than giving. It's just a whole different concept, and you're going to be looked down regardless if she was retarded or not. So, no, it's not rape that your man, Welvin, that's his name?
Welvin, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that rape. Although, is it good for anybody to allow sex to master their mind? No, male or female. Like, sex can get you fucked up. Like, can get you to the point where that's all you think about type of shit.
Right.
So, yeah, but I hate when people try to compare the male and female dynamic of, well, if a woman was out there having a bunch of sex, yeah, it is different. So, no. Stop with that bullshit.
Yeah, my cousins, they were avid watchers in porn and had saw me on MILF Hunters.
Okay.
They saw me on MILF Hunters, and they went out and actually bought a movie and took it to my grandmother.
You're the only person, one of the few people that looks like you. In my case, one of the only ones that was light-skinned. Our family was light. Therefore, when we go to our village, and when I actually buried my father, I had to bury him. I had to bring up a lot of AK-47s.